Today we're going to do a video on how to make our sunflower brownie mix, which is gluten-free, made with our sunflower flour, and it's super simple to do. So we are going to start with our wet ingredients, which are 3 eggs, a 1/4 cup water, and 3 tablespoons of melted butter. And we're just going to mix that up and get that all incorporated. And once that is fully mixed, we're going to add the brownie mix. And continue to mix. Now we're just going to do the simple version. It's just the regular brownies versus you could put anything you want in there. You can add nuts, you can add butterscotch chips, fruit. My favorite is to do peanut butter, which I would actually drizzle in once it's in the pan. But this is just going to be our basic brownie mix recipe, which is gluten-free. And once it's fully incorporated, we're going to want to take everything off of the beater or the paddle. But before we put it in the pan, we want to grease the pan itself. So we're going to just use pat of butter and get the whole pan greased up. You could use oil. I generally like to use the same fat that is being used in the mix. So if we're using butter, I butter the pan. If we're using oil, I would oil the pan. So just make sure you get all the corners so that it doesn't stick in the pan. You would preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And it's thick. It's not very batter-like. So you're gonna have to use your spatula to get it out. So I generally like to get it to the edges, just like that with a rubber spatula. And then once I get it all around, I'll usually do a quick shake just to make sure it's even. And at this point, if you were going to do peanut butter, I would get the peanut butter on the softer side, maybe microwave it for a few seconds, or you can do it on the stove, and then I would drizzle it on top and incorporate it that way. So we're gonna put it in the oven. And it's going to bake for approximately 30 to 35 minutes. 33 seems to be the sweet spot for me. And then we're going to take it out of the oven. This is what it looks like when it comes out. And you're going to want to let that cool. This happens to be cool, so we're just going to move on to the next step, which is to cut it. So I'm going to flip it over. And it should easily come out. So this is the bottom of it. But I'm gonna cut it. And I happen to do this in a round pan. Generally we do 8 to 9 inch pans, usually square, but today I just happen to do a round pan. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna get get this nice piece right here. Flip it upside down, or right side up, and then I'm gonna decorate it. I like to have some whipped cream on there, some fresh fruit, and then my final piece that I add is our Hudson Valley Cold Pressed Oils Raspberry Balsamic, and I just drizzle that over the top. And there you have it.